A bag broke in the hallway. Apples rolled across the floor. A stranger ran to help. Then, something unexpected happened. This is a slow English story for English learners. In this story, you will practice English listening through a real-life situation and hear natural spoken English used in everyday conversations. Ryan quickly put down a large box. He picked up an apple before it reached the elevator. Maya collected the others. A few minutes later, the hallway was clean again.
Ryan smiled and handed her the last apple. "I'm Ryan," he said. "I'm Maya." They smiled. Ryan pointed to the apartment across the hall. The door was open. Several boxes were stacked inside. He had moved into the building that morning. Everything in his apartment was still out of place. The sofa was covered with bags.
Books were sitting on the floor. The kitchen was almost empty. Moving was taking longer than he expected. Maya welcomed him to the building. She told him that most of the neighbors were friendly. Ryan was happy to hear that. He had moved from another part of the city. He did not know anyone in the area. After a short conversation, Maya went inside her apartment. Ryan returned to unpacking his things. For the next 2 hours, he opened boxes and carried items from one room to another. By the evening, he was tired. His refrigerator was empty. He decided to go shopping. Before leaving, he wrote a short list: milk, bread, eggs, coffee. A few minutes later, he stood outside the building. Then he realized something. He did not know where the nearest grocery store was. Ryan looked left, then right. He checked his phone. The map showed several stores. He was not sure which one was closest. At that moment, Maya came out of the building. She was carrying a small shopping bag. Ryan felt relieved. Maybe she could help. He asked if there was a grocery store nearby. Maya explained where it was. The store was only a few minutes away. Ryan thanked her and followed the directions. The next morning, Ryan woke up early. He was waiting for an internet technician. The company had promised to arrive between 9 and 11 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, nobody came. At 10 o'clock, nobody came. Ryan started to worry. He had already taken the day off from work. At 10:30, his phone rang. The technician was outside the building. Ryan hurried downstairs. A small service van was parked across the street. The technician waved. Everything was fine. Ryan laughed at himself. The technician had been waiting only a few minutes, but it felt much longer. The installation took most of the morning. When it was finished, Ryan finally had internet. One problem was solved. A few days later, another problem appeared. A large package arrived. Ryan had ordered a desk for his home office. The delivery driver left several heavy boxes in the lobby. Ryan stared at them. The desk was much bigger than he expected. He tried lifting one box. It barely moved. For several minutes, he carried the boxes one at a time. Slowly, he moved them toward the elevator. When he finally reached his floor, he was exhausted. As he rested in the hallway, Maya arrived home. She immediately noticed the boxes. Together, they moved the last pieces into Ryan's apartment. The work became much easier. That evening, Ryan assembled the desk. It took longer than the instructions suggested. One screw disappeared. A drawer was installed backwards, twice. But eventually, everything was finished. Ryan looked at the completed desk and smiled. The apartment was finally starting to feel like home. Over the next week,
Ryan saw Maya several times. Sometimes they met in the hallway, sometimes near the mailboxes, sometimes outside the building. Each conversation was short, but they became more comfortable talking to each other. Ryan learned which bakery Maya liked. Maya learned that Ryan worked from home. Ryan learned which bus stopped near the building. Maya learned that Ryan enjoyed cooking. Little by little, they became friends. One Friday afternoon, a notice appeared near the elevators. The building was holding a neighborhood gathering on Saturday. Residents could meet one another and spend time together. Ryan read the notice carefully. He was not sure if he wanted to go. He still knew very few people in the building. Part of him wanted to stay home. Another part was curious. The next day, he decided to attend. The gathering was held in a small community room. Several tables were covered with snacks and drinks. Groups of neighbors were talking and laughing. At first, Ryan felt a little nervous. He stood quietly near the entrance. Then he noticed Maya talking with a few residents. She waved when she saw him. Ryan walked over and joined the group. Soon, he was introducing himself. He met people from different floors. He learned their names. He listened to their stories. The afternoon passed quickly. By the end of the gathering, many faces felt familiar. When Ryan returned to his apartment that evening, the building felt different. A few weeks earlier, it had been completely unfamiliar. Now, it felt comfortable. He knew his way around, he knew some of the neighbors, and he knew that if he ever needed help, there were friendly people nearby. Across the hall, Maya was unlocking her door. They smiled when they saw each other. It reminded Ryan of the day they first met. A broken bag, apples rolling across the floor, and a simple moment that started a new friendship. Thank you for listening to this English story. We hope you enjoyed this English listening practice and daily English learning experience. Like, share, and subscribe for more English listening stories and daily English learning practice.